In this video, I'll show you 10 benefits of living in New Zealand that are a bit more unique and unusual. It's obviously a beautiful country, and there's more than just 10 benefits of living here. I've also asked other Germans to find out what they love about living in New Zealand. Some of my points might even surprise you. So today I'm going to show you 10 things that I and other Germans living here love about this country. Of course, like any other country, there's disadvantages of living in New Zealand as well. I'll go over those in another video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos about living in New Zealand. Point number 1. Everything in one day. Living on an island on the other side of the world is quite different to living in the middle of Europe. In Auckland, for example, you can easily be at 2 oceans in one day. The Tasman Sea to the west and the Pacific Ocean to the east. Anne from Christchurch says we can surf, kayak, climb, mountain bike and ski on our doorstep, some of it on the same day if we want to. Weather-wise, you can also easily get everything in one day. You really shouldn't rely on the forecast here. It's a good idea to always carry both sunscreen and a rain jacket. The advantage of that is there are very few days that are just dull and grey. It can easily rain from the blue sky, and rainbows are incredibly common, quite intense and beautiful ones. Point number 2. Unspoiled nature. Since New Zealand has a relatively small population of 5.1 million, there's really fantastic and unspoiled nature here. Lonely beaches, forests, mountains, and a waterfall around every corner. I also lived in Australia for 2 years. And I must say what I prefer about New Zealand's nature is that I don't have to worry about being poisoned or eaten here. I can take my children on excursions into nature with relative peace of mind. Germans are quite used to restaurants in the forest, but in New Zealand you'll have to carry your own provisions and enough water. Point number 3. Digitalisation. New Zealand is relatively forward-thinking when it comes to processes being digital. It makes life much easier compared to German bureaucracy. German paperwork, as for example a passport application, drives me absolutely crazy every time, whereas New Zealand passports can be easily applied for online. You can book doctor's appointments online, and with the ambulance you can make video calls from the bush to organise the right help. There's no real need to carry cash in New Zealand. Banking apps are easy to use, and you can simply send money to other accounts even for second-hand items. This brings me to another advantage. Point number 4. Second-hand culture. As buying new is often very expensive in New Zealand, Kiwis love buying second-hand items. The website Trade Me or Facebook Marketplace are fantastic for buying and selling lots of things that you need or no longer need. I buy lots of things secondhand, especially for my boys, and then sell them again when they grow out of them. Point number 5. Online shopping. Okay, in general, shopping here is actually a disadvantage because a lot of other countries have Amazon, Aldi and IKEA, and just generally cheaper products with a lot more choice. But at least in New Zealand, I can do my grocery shop online every week. I do my weekly shop in 5 minutes on my phone. It saves me so much time, but also money, because I don't buy all the unnecessary things. Plus, it saves me the stress of battling 2 kids through the supermarket aisles. Simply put everything from the previous week into the shopping trolley, delete a few things and add others, done. Either pick up or have it delivered to your home. Love it. Point number 6. Living on the other side of the world. There's been a lot of unrest in Europe for a few years now. And even though New Zealand wasn't able to escape the COVID-19 pandemic completely, even though we tried, we were able to seal ourselves off and keep the infection and death rate relatively low. We're also far away from wars. New Zealand is regularly forgotten from the world map or placed somewhere else randomly. Point number 7. The school system. New Zealand's school system is very good, not only from the academic side, but also from the human side. From personal experience, I found the human and practical side rather lacking in my German education. Children are required to attend school from the age of 6 to 16, but are usually enrolled directly on their 5th birthday. There are 13 years of school in total, consisting of 6 years of primary school, 2 years of secondary school, and 5 years of high school. My son initially had a few academic difficulties, and they were recognized straight away, and he was placed in smaller groups to help his learning. There's no repeating a year here, and the teachers aim to adapt their lessons to the students. I find the school system here really interesting, and I want to explain it in more detail in another video. Point number 8, no tipping. What I don't miss at all about other parts of the world is tipping. In New Zealand restaurants, taxis, and so on, you pay what it costs. I find it so much more relaxing to go out and just pay what the food costs. Point number 9, free peeing. This point was from one of my surveys and made me laugh, because I had completely forgotten about paying to pee in Germany. There are public toilets everywhere in New Zealand, and you can use them coin-free. There's also a loo at almost every playground, because with little Timmy, it's gotta be quick. And best of all, shopping malls have these parent rooms, where you can jail your toddler while you peacefully breastfeed your baby. Toilet for kids, and all of that for free. Point number 10, the metric system. I've also lived in US and Canada for a few years, and I've found the imperial system totally confusing. Canadians use a mixture of everything, but New Zealand, despite its English roots, is metric. Kilometers, centimeter, millimeter, gram, kilogram, and degrees Celsius. It makes sense to me. So those were my top 10 rather unknown and unusual advantages of New Zealand. There are definitely a lot of benefits to living here on the other side of the world. I hope you enjoyed my video and learned something new about New Zealand that you might not have known before. If there's anything else you'd like to know, just write me a comment below and I'll cover it in one of my videos. Ka kite anō!